Hey, I'm Mark Clem, your host for Meet the Members of the National Ski Patrol. And what a day we're having here in Harrison, Maine on Long Lake up here at the 10th Annual National Ski Patrol Certified Boot Camp. And folks, we started out this morning with an unbelievable scenario with a plane crash in the woods. I can't figure out how they got the plane there. I can't figure out how they found a plane. And I can't figure out how a whole bunch of patrollers worked together with the EMS, with the fire, and the police and pulled it off. It just shows the resilience and the professionalism of the members of the National Ski Patrol. But you know what? Let's jump forward. We're here with Steve Suomala.
Suomala, correct.
I'll get that right one of these days, right?
That's all right.
And Steve skis at Wachusett Mountain, and I was telling Steve that, I tried to get there 3 times last year, and between rain, and cold, we never made it. But we're going to get there. Steve, I can promise you we're going to get there because my guy Dave Walker says you got to come here.
Well, it's a fantastic place. I mean, mountain skiing minutes away. We're from, when we sit just above Boston and you got, a couple million people to choose from, we are a smaller mountain, but yet we also service a lot of guests. And being a member of the National Ski Patrol now for about 17 years, we see a lot of people come through, and the training that we're doing here this weekend helps when you're out on the hill and when you need to go into action. You have to be professional with what you're doing. This program has taken it to a whole new level, and it builds confidence, and you can go out and do your job correctly.
Many thanks to John Kane, who's the Eastern Division Director here in the National Ski Patrol. We come to his house, on his property, on his quiet estate here that's paradise, and over 100 patrollers invaded the property here this week, and it was worth it. We were getting a ton of training, and I was just talking to someone a little while ago. It's not the candidates who are getting the training, it's everybody that gets the training. I've been patrolling for 27 years, and I walked away with 8 or 9 things that I'm like, wow, never knew it. But that's the beauty of the certified boot camp. It's a little bit for everybody.
Well, what it is basically it's an education. It's continuing education for the examiners. It's continuing education for our patrollers. We're here to build better patrollers, and whether you come out and you want to go through the program and take the exam, fantastic. Come play, take what you get. But you also learn in lifelong skills. You're going to be that much more confident, once again, out on the hill, so you know how to deal with certain situations. Went down today, Ed McNamara and Jen Laidala and Scott Crofts, they all put a scenario together, and it teaches us how to interface with our local EMS, our local police department. When you have a mass casualty as what was going on today, and I can't tell people exactly what was going on up there, you have to come up and see what's happening.
Exactly. All I know that Justin Guth got a plane from someplace and put it in the woods, and you can figure out what we did from there. Is that about right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It was a good time. It was a great scenario, and once again, everybody learned from it, and that's the beauty of a patroller boot camp. Come play, learn some stuff, meet some new people such as yourself. It's a good time.
Now, Steve, it's a long 2 or 3 days, but it's a ton of fun. And look where we are. I mean, this is insane. We're out on the lake, and it's ski patrolling in the summer.
Yeah, well, it helps you with your withdrawals from getting out on the hill. You get to come up here. Yes, we're learning stuff, but you know what? You get to see your friends. It's like a little mini vacation. It's a long weekend up here on Long Lake, and it's fun to see people, see new people come in. And once again, thank you to John Kane and his wife, Deb Kane. I mean, when you look around, you see this place, it's beautiful. We get tents everywhere. People are enjoying themselves, and it's a wonderful weekend. And once again, thank you to them for opening up their estate here to all these patrollers.
Now let's cut to the chase. You're certified patroller number 682. You got on the side of your hat there. Another thing we need to cut away here. I mean, you're acting way too professional. You've got a lot of character. You bring a lot of character to the NSB. What's Steve Suomala all about? How do you have? I see how you have fun. You guys got to be in your element. I mean, you're joking, you're laughing, you're smoking cigars, you're having some adult beverages. I mean, what's finer than no adult beverages?
No, I'm clean now. 3 years. I was diagnosed with diabetes a few years ago, so. I've changed my lifestyle, but you know what? I'm still the fun person I used to be. Like I said, we're barbecuing over here. We're having a good time. You get humbled over a period of time, and by doing this program and seeing people that are of higher caliber, and it humbles you. But you know what? It's nice to be one of those people that can help bring up others and build a stronger patrol. But we're here to have a good time. We're going to have some late night snacks over on a barbecue grill. And
now, folks, let me tell you something a little bit here. Now we have probably 40 some tents right in front of me here, and then we have the section over here where Steve's at, and it's affectionately known as Section 8. Explain that.
Well, it happened many years ago. There's a patroller that you interviewed a while back, Russ Monest, from Loon Mountain.
Oh, Russ from Loon, right?
And Russ and I used to always stay up late, barbecue, and hang out, over in the woods away from everybody else. And, I'm smoking cigars. He likes to smoke cigarettes. And we stayed away from people. But yet, we were kind of like secluded from everybody. Hence where...
Cut the noise down, get over here by yourself.
Yes, we were playing music. We're staying up late, having good times. And... that's how it all began.
Yeah, we probably won't go further into that. But, if you've never been here, you still got time to get here, because tonight is Saturday night, the infamous Saturday night on the lake with a bonfire. Folks, it doesn't get any better than this.
No, it's definitely Saturday night. Inventory reduction. Everything that's in the cooler is going to be cooked on the grill tonight. People who like some cold thirsties, well, they're going to be drank tonight. And... hopefully the weather holds out for us and we don't get a downpour up here, but...
who cares?
Exactly. We're prepared for it. We have tarps, we have jackets. This ain't our first rodeo. This has been going on now for 10 years.
That brings a little thing. I came in the other day and we all talked about the 10th year anniversary of the certified boot camp, and you said, I've been coming for 11 years. What'd you do the first year? Did you just hang out and say, John, let's start a party?
Well, 11 years ago, it was when I was in the program myself and I was just coming through, and it was a time to get together with other patrollers that can teach you the ways of becoming a certified patroller, teaching you better managerial skills, first aid skills, and so forth. Once again, as I mentioned before, you're building competence. We're building better patrollers. Whether you test or not, you're going to walk away from one of these National Ski Patrol boot camps a lot better than what you came in, because you might learn one thing, you might learn two things, and then you were going to tell somebody else. You know how that works.
I did definitely know how that works, because I've been telling everyone what I learned today. I guess I'm an expert in one day. Hey, folks, if you're liking what you see here, hey, the Certified Boot Camp is put on almost the same time every year, towards the end of July, the last weekend in July or so. Hey, just check it out on the calendar. Because I like to say all the time that this is the single, I'm not taking anything away from any of the other events within the National Ski Patrol, but in my opinion, this is number one on the calendar every year, and we have a blast. You need to get here next year. You can come to the party tonight, but why don't you come next year and see what we got to offer. And if you're out there and you're not a patroller and you're like, wow, I've always wanted to be a patroller, but I could get into drinking a couple by the lake here and getting involved. Hey, just contact your local ski patrol director. If he's out on the lake on his boat, because it is the middle of summer, www.nsp.org, and the folks out at Lakewood, Colorado in the national office will gladly steer you in the right direction. Steve, let's check it out what you do for real. You work for a Canadian-based company, and you got that hard, heavy Boston, park the car accent. You can't hide from there. So just tell them what you do in real life and how you take those experiences in real life and bring them to the ski patrol.
Well, I work for a retail grocery chain, the Market Basket. They're a grocery chain here in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts, family-owned company. I've been working either for the company or on the account for 26 years. I work for a company called Urban Consumer Products out of Canada. When we make Market Baskets private label paper, so folks that need bathroom tissue, facial tissues, paper towels, napkins, so forth, that's what we do there. But by doing this program, so to become a certified patroller, when you're going through the exam, you need to score 8s or better. If you can take that mentality and bring it into your everyday life, an 8 or better, you're going to be doing pretty good in life.
Hey, I heard that, and you know what? There's a lot of 8s out here. There's a lot of 10s out here, too. There's a wealth of knowledge out here, and again, we're starting the season off great again here up in Maine. It's about 85 degrees and a nice cool breeze, and where would you rather be? At home, worrying about what's going to happen on Monday, your first day of work, or up here in Maine getting ready for winter?
Amen to that.
Hey, I'm Mark Clem, your host for Meet the Members of the National Ski Patrol. As we say, we're coming to a mountain near you. Hey, check us out all season long, every Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube, Facebook, and social media everywhere. Again, see you down the road.